Drama queen, drama queen. Oh, the drama. 1 hour later, literally completely normal, huh? What was that for? I hate when people say that, oh, people are always gonna find other people attractive, and like there's never gonna be a man that only has eyes for you. And I'm so sick of people acting like my expectations are too high. Like, I would rather be alone than be constantly insecure about the way I look, constantly comparing myself to other women, constantly worried about where my partner is and who they are with and what they're saying. I'd just rather be alone then, because I just hate when people say that there's no man out there that doesn't cheat and there's no one out there that only has eyes for you. Okay, then I'll just be with myself then. Because I'm so exhausted, and I've done polyamory before. I have sat there with a camera recording my partner of 3 years having sex with somebody else. I know I don't have jealousy issues. I know I'm not insecure in that aspect, but I'm asking for something reciprocal, and I know it exists because I'm that way. And maybe I have OCD, or maybe I'm toxic, and that's why I'm able to like fixate on one person and it's actually just an obsession. But it's not like that. Like, I can acknowledge that someone else is attractive, like a celebrity or something. Like, I know that they're attractive, but I'm not attracted to them. Like, acknowledging someone is attractive is different than being attracted to them. And so I know it exists because I feel that way when I'm with somebody that I love. And I know the only reason I was able to be in a polyamorous relationship is because I wasn't in love. And because I do think the reason I was so polyamorous and in a whole phase in my younger years is because I didn't want to open myself up to monogamy, because it was too scary and the commitment was too scary, and not because I was afraid to commit to one person only, but I was so afraid of being cheated on, of committing to one person only and then having them betray that. And then that happened to me in polyamory anyways. Like, when we would close the relationship, I would just still be getting cheated on no matter what. So I just opened up the relationship so that I wouldn't get hurt by the cheating. Because then it was like I was consenting to it, and then it hurt less. And that's why I was polyamorous. I'm not actually polyamorous. I was just, like, self-sabotaging so it would hurt less, but I don't want to do that anymore. I want somebody who loves me and only me the way that they love me. I mean, they can love our kids more than me, and then they can love their family in different ways and their friends in different ways. They can love other people, but not the way that they love me. And I know it's possible because that's how I feel when I'm in love, and I want somebody who feels that way when they're in love. And I'm tired of people telling me that my expectations aren't realistic. Your expectations are low, and that's fine, but mine are high, and that's fine, and I'm not settling. I'd rather be alone, even though I'm so fucking lonely. I've been lonely my entire fucking life. I've never felt somebody actually loved me. I've never felt loved by anybody I've been with, so nothing's gonna change. Nothing's gonna change except for I'm gonna stop wasting my time with people who don't love me and stop settling for less than what I actually want. Maybe I could just get somebody who's really good at cheating on me. Someone who's a better liar and who doesn't shove it in my face like the rest of them do. Somebody who actually keeps it quiet. Maybe that's something I could put up with.
Scrolling YouTube, not quite sure what I want, but I know it's out there. I know I can find better than what I'm seeing. I'm scrolling, and then it hits me. 3 hour, my babysitter's a vampire retrospective video essay. How has this been out for 5 months without me seeing it? I was gonna say it's up my alley, but like, this is my alley.
I feel like the underneath of my eyeballs are really more red than they should be today. And I feel like my eyes in general are really red today, and I feel like I'm not looking okay. And I feel like it might have something to do with the fact that I cried for 8 hours.
I decided I don't believe in Taoism anymore because there's absolutely no good outweighing the fucking pain of period cramps, especially when you have fucking endo. And I literally just got surgery removing endo, and I still feel like shit right now. I'm having to put myself in the weirdest positions just to make myself not completely die, and I'm still at like a 7 out of 10 right now. And I guess I'm glad I had surgery, because if I didn't, I wouldn't have known I had a tumor, and the surgeon said it would have just kept growing, and then I would have not been able to save my ovary probably. So I guess I'm glad I had surgery, but I'm not feeling any better. And I am not feeling good. I forgot about dark chocolate. Balance restored. So I always thought I never had a chance with Hassan, like, because I just feel like even if he was able to overlook the age gap, which I know I would be able to, so that would be on him. And if he was able to do that even then, though, then my problem would be I don't think he's, like, emotionally available enough for me. And I feel like he would be mean to me to be funny. And, like, I would just get my feelings hurt a lot. And, like, it would just not be a good relationship for me. But ever since he got a dog, I kind of changed my mind on that. Watching the way he interacts and talks with the dog, I'm like, well, if he just interacted with me and talked to me like the dog, then I think we'd get along great. But the thing is, I already blew my shot, because I've been sending him every Instagram reel that I find funny for like a month now. So that's got to be like 100 Instagram reels that I've sent Hassan, because I don't have anyone to send them to. And I need to train my algorithm somehow. And I'm not going to like them, because I don't want people to know that I'm watching Instagram reels. I mean, I'm saying it right now, but nobody watches these. Like, I think more people, it would show up like Lex liked this on their feed than are gonna find this out here. So it's less embarrassing to say it here, and everyone already knows I'm crazy here. But anyway, my screen time is at least always below 5 hours, and usually I shoot for 1 hour though. So leave me alone if I want to spend a little chunk of that watching some Instagram reels. But the problem is, now if we ever met and he followed me on Instagram, and then I move into his, like, general or his primary DMs, and he just sees 100 fucking Instagram reels from me, what do? I go in and I delete them all, and then he just sees 100 deleted messages from me. Would it say that there's 100 deleted messages? Would he be able to know? I think I threw away my shot. So it's okay. Hot girl walk, baby. Hot girl walk. People don't understand that. I mean, plenty of people do, but I just feel like starting this sentence this way. People don't understand. Oh, cramp. Oh, let's just speak to the pain. People don't understand how... just saying this over and over again. People don't understand how a New York 23 is so much different than an Idaho or Utah 23. Like, 23 in Idaho and Utah, everyone you know is married and has 2 babies. I swear to fucking God. And if you're not, you're a spinster. I'm a fucking spinster at this point, at 23. Like, I am the rarity, being single at 23. Like, in New York, you'd be like, of course, what are you, a child bride? Of course you're single at 23. What, you don't want to settle down for like 7 years. But in fucking Pocatello, Idaho, dogs are going crazy. In Pocatello, Idaho, I'm a spinster. And people talk about the pain of, like, people your age getting married and having babies, and how it makes you feel old, and how it makes you, like, gives you FOMO or whatever, and you feel like there's something wrong with you. Imagine being 23 and all your little sister's friends are getting engaged and married. The dogs are getting riled up on my behalf.